Hello my dear students. In the previous class we discussed about distance and displacement. Distance means the total path length covered by the object. Displacement means the shortest distance measured from initial position to the final position of an object. Now we will see the in-text questions of page number 100. First one is, an object has moved through a distance. Can it have zero displacement? If yes, support your answer with an example. So, object can have zero displacement. So, you can write yes. If an object has moved through a distance, its displacement may be zero. It happens when the objects come back to its initial position. Means initial and final position of object is same, then displacement will be zero. For example, completing one round on a circular path, the displacement will be zero. So, when object is travelling in a circular path, if it completed one round, its displacement will be 0. But distance travelled will be equal to circumference of the circular path. Second one, a farmer moves along the boundary of square field of side 10 meters in 40 seconds. What will be the magnitude of displacement of the farmer at the end of 2 minutes 20 seconds from his initial position? If you observe the given numerical, here farmer is moving in square feet. So, all the four sides are equal. Each side becomes 10 meters. Now, given data, time for one round equal to 40 seconds. Total time equal to 2 minutes 20 seconds. So, this total time also convert into seconds. That equal to 2 into 60 plus 20, 140 seconds. Now, number of rounds equal to total time upon time for one round. 40 upon 40, that equal to 3.5 rounds. So, farmer completed 3.5 rounds. If you see the figure, farmer is started at point A. Then after completing 3.5 rounds, his final position will be at C. Means initial position is A and final position is C. We know that displacement means shortest distance measured from initial position to final position. So, you have to find now AC. If you observe, ABC is a right angle triangle. By Pythagoras theorem, you can find AC equal to under root 10 square plus 10 square, that equal to 200, root 200, that equal to 10 root 2. Therefore, magnitude of displacement equal to 10 root 2 meters. Now, question number 3. Which of the following is true for displacement? In that first one, it cannot be 0. Second one is, its magnitude is greater than the distance travelled by the object. If you observe the first one, displacement cannot be 0. This is a false statement because displacement can be 0. You know, example of question number 1, if a body is moving in a circular path, if it completed one round, then displacement will be 0. So, first statement is not true. Second one is, its magnitude is greater than the distance travelled by the object. Always the magnitude of distance is greater than displacement. So, this statement also not true. So, both the statements are not true. All of you note down these question and answers in your physics copy. Now, we will see the next topic, uniform and non-uniform motion. First of all, uniform motion. When a body travels equal distance in equal time interval, then motion is said to be uniform motion. For this example, a truck is starting at O. At 9 o'clock, the truck is starting and at 10 o'clock, it reaches 100 kilometers. And at 11 o'clock, it travels 200 kilometers. And at 12, it reaches 300 kilometers. Means for every 1 hour, it is traveling 100 kilometers. If you draw a graph between distance and time on x-axis and distance on y-axis, always the graph of uniform motion is a straight line passing through origin. In this example, body started at 10 o'clock. By 10:15 it reaches 10 kilometers. At 10:30 it reaches 20 kilometers. At 10:45 it reaches 30 kilometers and at 11 o'clock it reaches 40 kilometers. Means Here body covering equal distance in equal time interval. These are some more examples for uniform motion. Now we will see non-uniform motion. When a body travels unequal distance in equal interval of time, then motion is said to be non-uniform. For this example, a truck started at O, means at 9 o'clock it started, and at 10 o'clock it reaches 70 kilometers, and by 11 o'clock it travels 200 kilometers. Here the time interval is same, but it is traveling unequal distance. So if you draw a graph for distance and time, then the shape of the graph is a curved line or any zigzag line. So any curved line or zigzag line graph represent the motion is non-uniform. This table is